gamer thinks what you see here is not a knife shop of a post-apocalypse. These are city tactical knives from Russian Bullet Company. And now I will tell you about them. Okay, here are some carabins, a sort of classical carabins, because they are full metal and made of Damascus steel, best steel for cut enemies' bones. This carabin is most classical because there is a ring here, and I could grasp it like this, or I could grasp it like this. This grasp is more handy. Sure, I can grasp it like this as well. The blade, as you could see, is quite thin at the edge, and it's quite easy to stick it into somebody. But you should move the knife very straight, because it's quite thin and you could leave it inside something. Now I will show you how it works on something. First thing to say is about the hardness of steel. You know what is it? This is not an aluminium or dural, this is steel, iron. Nothing here. What will gonna happen with some body when you use it against the some body? Something like this. I can do it as well. And also I can cut or chop wood with it. Because basically, you know, carabin was and is a tool, but a weapon. Very grasping. This little one is very graspy too, but it's done for one grasp, for this one, right? I can hold it like this, sure. And it is quite handy in this grasp as well, because the handle, as you could see, is the same. See at the form of a blade. This model is named the lynx claw, because actually this repeats the form of a cat claw. It is, you see, you could use it for threaten to somebody, just put it like this on his head or leg, and this will be very frightening. This is steel, usual construction steel. And this is Damascus steel. Nothing here. This is how it works against a tissue and something under a tissue. This is how it works against a tree. Wow. And this knife is quite handy for scribing it. And this is a little baby kerambit, and your grandma will be happy with it as well, because it is done for a little lady or children hand, and it is a little bit safer, as you can see. You or your kid could take it in many grasps and use it for many functions, to cut a finger or sharpen a pencil or something. And there are much less chances to break off the edge. And let's see how it works. Hi birds. Nothing here. I don't think you will need to sharpen it very often for you. Quite nice against tissue. Does not substitute an X, but. And this little one is very nice for scribing, particularly in this grasp. And this is the City Tactical Knife, special City Tactical Knife. They are similar, but whole difference is this is Damascus steel and this is D2 high carbon special steel. And this is red and this is green, and you can order any color and any material you want. This knife has this thing for prevent your finger from sliding here, very handy. And there are this thing for many functions, including opening bottles. And here are holes. These holes are for wire, and this hole for crack and break something. Or maybe you will think out another function for this. Let's see how it works. Sticking. This thing prevents finger from sliding, and then I stick it into something. I feels very well when my hands start to slide ahead, and quite sticky. With back grasp, same thing. Doesn't grasp at all. I'm not trying to cosplay X-Men's almost. I'm showing you the knife Berserk. I think you know what the word Berserk means. This knife can be produced with color, with different colors of handles and different materials as well. Here is stabilized wood and here is, I don't know what it is, maybe this is a horn. This knife, I don't know actually what to say about this knife because you can see everything about this knife. This knife is quite frightening, particularly this thing for take out black. Should cut skin very well and it should penetrate into people's very well. But the handle is quite unusual and you should train with this knife a little bit for get used to this handle. Actually but it's unusual, particularly if you are not used to classical keramics. I can take it with back grasp, this grasp, but does not fly very well in your hand if you are used to move usual knife. Very unusual. Knife berserk. It penetrates. And these two knives, bar and crown, have almost the same handles, and they are differs only in blade form. This is quite handy for shave something. And the crown have a little bit more multifunctional form. You see why this is crown. Let's see how it works. This spike on the back of the handle is a sort of glass breaker, but it could be used for something like this. This is concrete. This handle is very raspy, very heavy. I could grasp a knife like this, for stick it. I could take it like this, cut with it, back grasp, and this back grasp. And also I can do that. And also with this handle I can do that. And also here are two classical knives what are still can be used as a city tactical knives in these years, as it was used some, I think, 50 or 70 years ago. This is Finka NKVD, classical special police force, Soviet police force knife. But this one is done in a criminal design, right? Because this plastic glass handle is not a usual form. We could make any set of colors here for you as you want. Rainbow, camouflage, black and green and yellows and so on, as you wish. And this is military scout knife model of 33rd year. We supplied with two blades. This blade is thin, this blade is fat. This one is a classical fat for the military knife. And this is thin, you could use as a skinner or for cut sausages and so on. For demount the blade, and now you have the weapon of Soviet scouts. I hate doors. Door is our enemy. Okay, Vince, for what is your choice?